welcome to this update video for the channel. What I've decided to do with updates is try and merge in as much as possible, so there's quite a variety of stuff to go through in these videos. Just means I have to put out little videos here and there, but everything's all in one place. So there's a fair bit to cover here, some exciting stuff going on, and just give you an idea of what's happening on the channel. So first things first is Games Workshop have sent me some more Aeronautica Imperialis stuff here. And I want to just talk a little bit about, and this is interesting for the comment section, so they've sent me a Thunderhawk gunship, which looks, obviously it's incredible. Beautiful. Then these, which is one of my favourite Forge World models, but so you can get mini versions of them now, so it's the Fire Raptor gunships. You get 3, you get 2. And another box as well. Now, I'm not at this stage into Aeronautica Imperialis, but James is, so James will be painting these up, no doubt, and you can check out his channel. He started to do Aeronautica Imperialis battle reports. Some are available already, and he's planning to do more. He's inviting people onto the channel to play games of that. So if you're into Aeronautica Imperialis in any way, then subscribe to James's channel. Link for that is in the video description below. He's also doing 40k battle reports, Astra Militarum lore videos, which has proved to be quite a popular series, painting tutorials available as well on James's channel. So check him out, subscribe and enjoy the content over on JB Wargamer 87. Link for him is in the video description below. But what I wanted to talk about, I've asked a number of people, surely this must happen. So you've got the Titan Legions stuff, you've got the Titans, that's great. You've got the aircraft, and from what I've heard, the scale is the same. They do match up correctly. So the aircraft are the same scale as the Titans. So all that's missing to make Epic happen is tanks and infantry. So the question is, will that ever happen? Surely it must. That must be the way Games Workshop are heading. So that one day we'll go back to, or the reintroduction of Epic once more, so you'll be able to play. Because if it gets to that stage, so like the Titans, that's great, the aircraft are beautiful, but I'm still holding back. I want to see little mini Land Raiders and Lehman Russes and little infantry squads on the bases. That's what really made Epic for me when I used to read the battle reports in White Dwarf years ago. I got into it, I got the Titan Legions box, and what drew me in was the smaller models and so on. And that would really, because it really helps capture the scale of things. You get a Titan on the board, it looks alright, but if you have the mini infantry next to them, then you appreciate the scale of these large war machines. So do you think it's going to go down that route? How long is it going to take? That's all open for discussion here, but I'm hoping that Epic will make a return. Games Workshop sort of 2/3 of the way there. They've got the Titans, they've got the Flyers, they just need the small stuff that goes in between. So in this video, a number of things. Towards the end I'm going to go through the draw as well. So we have our final 8 armies that have made it through on our Season 9 battle reports, and you'll see the draw here, so you're going to see who's going to go against who for the final games as we get towards the end of the season, and the whole aim is to find out who will be crowned channel champion. A bit nervous this year because Tom and Aaron have done well, a number of their armies have performed very well, so we'll have to see which army prevails. So just before we move on, I'll mention the channel sponsors here. It's Goblin Gaming, so if you're in the habit of ordering online from a discount 40k store, then check out goblingaming.com. Link for them is in the video description below. If you use that link, that specific link, then it helps the channel out in a small way. And the little kickback I get from that, it's only a small amount, but the little bit that comes through, I actually put it into a fund to buy models. So when you buy your models, it helps me get some models to then add to this channel for you to enjoy in the games. So it doesn't cost you anything to do it, it's just by using a unique link, and then that helps out the channel. It doesn't cost you anything to do that at all. So just use that unique link whenever you're thinking of purchasing from goblingaming.com. That's for 40k staff, Age of Sigmar and all the other gaming systems they do. It's a huge website of stuff that's available. And just remember, head over to a Striker Scorpion 82 video, use the unique link, and that will help out the channel in a small way, and it's much appreciated. So I want to show you some models in a moment as well. I've actually got a commission just arrived from Siege Studios, and we'll zoom in and take a look. It's very exciting stuff. They've got a number of armies on the go with them, and they're doing a fantastic job. Beautiful stuff that's been painted up, and I've got about another 500 points of stuff that's fresh from the painting desk from Siege Studios. When I mentioned YouTube channel membership, 2 things. If you're still on the old website, then be sure to cancel your subscription there, because that website's gradually fading out. and then once that's your subscription is cancelled, then come back over to YouTube. That's the great thing now of YouTube channel membership. You don't have to leave YouTube and go onto another website. You can stay on YouTube. To sign up, you just click join. So go to the channel homepage and there's the join tab, or you can go to the video description below and then it says you can join the channel, and you click on that link and that'll take you to the sign up page for YouTube channel membership. So as the idea is that you've got content here on YouTube, and then with people supporting me on YouTube channel membership, it means that I'm able to keep the content going and also create a whole load more content as well. So we've been making more battle reports, I think, than ever before, thanks to the support that we get on YouTube channel memberships. There's 3 tiers that you can choose from. I tried to make this as flexible as possible for everybody. So you click on join and you'll be given 3 options of 3 tiers. First one's Guardian, second is Aspect Warrior, and then thirdly it's Phoenix Lord, just keeping in with the Eldar theme. So first of all, Guardian level, it's the lowest level. It means you can support the channel in a small way. When you do that, as a reward you get the loyalty badge for the channel, which changes the longer that you stay, and it also grants you full access to our members only Discord server, so you can join the Striking Scorpion 82 Discord page, and on there everything is discussed. So you've got hobby and painting, you can submit lists for discussion with people, you can upload from your painting desk, so we'd love to see what models you've been painting up, what progress you've been making with your army. Also, if you've played any games, you can take some snaps of your battle reports and then upload them there, and people can see what games you've been involved in as well. So it's been a real chance, and it seems to have gone down really, really well. People are enjoying themselves over on Discord. It's a chance to interact with myself, Tom, Aaron and James as well. You can comment on our armies, you can talk about the latest battle report as well, a bit of banter and chat on there. As the battle reports go up, people go onto Discord and start talking about the events that take place in the games. James's Patreons are all on there as well, so all of his Imperial Zealots have their own little zone on our Discord server also. But it's a chance to build community. I've been meaning to do it for a long, long time. Yep, the websites previously, they were okay, but you never could get much depth out of it. But Discord is a fantastic setup, you know, for sharing, for chatting, conversations, uploading files for pictures from your paint desks, the models and so on, and just really interacting with other hobbyists. It's a fantastic platform, so it's been a good move, and so you can join us there on the Discord server. Now, Guardian level, it also means if you're on the higher levels and you want to drop down for whatever reason, then you just can drop down to Guardian level. It means you don't have to disappear off the channel entirely. You can continue to support in a small way. It also means you don't have to drop out of Discord and lose all of that. You can just drop down to Guardian level and then bump yourself back up whenever suits. That's like an option, like a fallback option for people as well from the higher tiers. Then the second tier, which is the main tier, is Aspect Warrior. So that gets you all the previous benefits, your loyalty badges, and then your full Discord access. But on top of that, it unlocks all of the content on the channels. All of the bonus content is available for Aspect Warrior. So that's all the battle reports, the season battle reports, the ones that we film for YouTube channel membership, the big push battle reports, the beat the bear battle reports, the other ones that we're working on, some unique videos from James as well. Then the tactica videos like army development and so on, army adjustment videos, all available when you sign up at Aspect Warriors. It means you support the channel, but then you unlock a whole lot of extra content as a reward as well. And really, the season battle reports are sort of trying to split them half and half, so you'll get access to the entire season as well. The great thing about YouTube is you can stay on the platform. You don't have to shift off to another website, so it's all seamlessly coming together on YouTube channel membership. And obviously YouTube as a platform is superior. It's brilliant for phones, for television and so on. So I think it's been a good move moving over to the membership on YouTube. So that's the second tier. That's the main one, Aspect Warrior. That's where most people are. There is a final tier, perhaps for a handful of people who want to support the channel in the best way possible, and that's what I've called the Phoenix Lord. So you could elevate yourself to the level of a Phoenix Lord and join the channel At that level, we've got a number of people already signed up at that level. So there's a number of rewards. First of all, you get all the previous benefits, the loyalty badges, Discord access, and then access to unlocking all of the bonus content on the channel as well. But there's a number of other special benefits for those that do support us at Phoenix Lord level. So first of all, you get your name shouted out at the start of all of our games. Your name goes into the end credits of all of our battle reports as well. You also get unit allocations. So you can let us know what your allegiances are, which could be multiple allegiances, and then we'll do our best to allocate you as a Phoenix Lord to take command of one of our units. So it could be a character, could be a tank, could be a squadron, could be a whole unit. We'll allocate you to that particular unit, and you can watch and see how well they get on as the game unfolds. Now the way 40k is, you could be blown away on turn 1. It has happened already to some people, but for others, units might do well, and it could even be glorious. You could do something glorious. You could lead one of your Phoenix Lord units could do very, very well indeed. So just a chance to interact, enjoy and partake in our games as we film and play them. Then there is another benefit as well, and that's what we've called the Striking Scorpion 82 Inner Circle. So you'll be welcome to join our WhatsApp group, and on there it's direct access to myself, Tom, Aaron and James, and you can chat away on there to us guys and also the others that have signed up at Phoenix Lord level as well. But that's like the inner circle that you're welcome to join if you sign up at Phoenix Lord level as well. But that's all 3 tiers. But whichever level you choose to sign up at, it's much appreciated. It helps the channel, helps the channel continue on with these videos. We very much enjoy filming the games, and we hope that's able to continue, and it is able to continue with your help. So 3 options to choose from: Guardian, Aspect Warrior and Phoenix Lord. So that's YouTube channel membership. Things are hotting up at the moment because we're reaching the climax of our Season 9 battle reports, and we're pretty much going to split those half and half. So if you want to see all those battles and see every step towards those stepping stones towards establishing a champion, then now is about the perfect time to sign up at whichever level you choose. Just to make it clear, to access the videos, it's got to be Aspect Warrior or above. So at Guardian level, it's just going to get your Discord. So if you are going to sign up and you want to see the videos, then it's Aspect Warrior or higher will grant you access to the content. So next I want to show you some models. Siege Studios have painted up the next batch for the Red Scorpions. I'm doing a Primaris Red Scorpions army, and just to help me out with the burden of painting up for about a dozen different factions, Siege Studios are taking on some of the projects as commissions, so it just means I'm able to leapfrog forwards with these. So they're doing the Imperial Fists. We've seen some smaller games with them. On their painting desk at the moment is other models for that as well. But they've done a first batch, then they're doing a second batch here of Red Scorpions. So I'll show you what I have, and we'll zoom in and take a look. Now I'll show you this model here is the sample model that I sent to them, because you're welcome to send them a painting reference, which is what I've done because I want the army to match up as much as possible. So this is one of my original models. Always love the colour scheme for Red Scorpions. Beautiful, beautiful models. Tom Covey's got a fantastic collection of these as well. We've talked about combining our collections together for Apocalypse games, which would be interesting for sure, but who to fight against, we're not sure. Perhaps Chaos. There he is. Now what you can do with Siege Studios is you can send them a sample and say to them, look, when you paint up the models, can you match this? So the models you're about to see, most of them are at bronze levels. So a lot of people ask and say, what levels stuff out here? Well, these are at bronze. So you can bear that in mind if you want Siege Studios to do painting commissions for yourself. So first of all is Hellblasters. James will be happy to see he's being painted up. So you can see the matches up pretty good. Beautiful, so very happy with that. I said to them a few specifics, no transfers. I have the transfers, so I'll do those when they arrive. So I've got the transfers to put onto these. and then also the basing. I said to them, don't do anything on the basing, just leave it plain, which is exactly what they've done. And so what I'll do is get the basing to match up with what I have here, and just the flocks I've already got on the painting desk. I have those on standby just to bring all the basing together. So that's fine. And it's those kind of things where you could save a little bit as well. If you're on a bit of a budget, then you can do your own basing perhaps. So that's an option. You can build your own models as well, or they can build them for you. They can source the models if you wish. So it's very, very flexible with exactly what you want to do. So Hellblasters are in. Got some heavy firepower now for the Red Scorpions, which is good news. Squad of 5, so there's 2 more. Now, if I can show you, they have, you can see the glint here, you might be able to see a little glint on the eyes. They've put a bit of glossy varnish on there just to put a bit of glint. Now, I didn't even do that on mine, but they've done it on these. See the glow there on the plasma? So it's very nice work here. That's your bronze level for Siege Studios. So very nicely done. There should be 2 more. Yeah, here they are. There's the squad leader. So that's him. Very nice indeed. So whoever's painted these up, whichever artist has been allocated to these, they have followed the spec precisely. So beautiful. Very happy with that. So excellent job. And they should, should unite together even more once the basing and the transfers are on. Just link the whole lot together just nicely. So yeah, so Inceptors here. So there's one. Again, they look beautiful, painted up for Red Scorpions. So there's that one. Again, basing's not been touched. I don't want that done. I can match that myself. And again, there's 2 more. So some real DACA now. So squad of 3, and then another squad. Yeah, there's that one. And then there's 2 more. Like so. So very happy with these. Get these, get their bases done, ready for action. There's about another 500 points here or so. So we can look forward to some 1,000-point games with the Red Scorpions. Something nice to look forward to. Hopefully in the new year, do some games with those. We have a series on the YouTube channel membership called The Big Push. So we take armies that we're working on and then push them forwards in stages. 500-point games, 1,000-point games, 1,500-point games. It's a great way to build an army up. It's highly recommended for your own collecting purposes. So you just try and aim for 500 points and paint up at that level, then aim for 1,000 and just gradually work your way up. Now, Siege Studios have also painted this banner and they have done a beautiful job on it. So I think this is at silver with the banner. You can mix and match, so you can get your regular infantry, and they've done this at the back here as well. You can get your regular infantry done at like bronze level, for example. And then you can do things like you can have a sergeant painted up at silver level, or a character painted up at silver level, or gold, however you want to push it. They can really go to town on the banners, but I think what they've done here is fantastic. Very subtle green they've used. It's not your regular glary kind of green, but a subtle green that's worked very, very well. They've left a spot for me to put my transfer on here and here. But they have Scorpio, they've hand painted that on. Very nice job. So, well done to Siege, they've done very well indeed. I really wanted the banner in the list. Just very sticking to the codex, playing by the book type chapter I want these to be. So well regimented, very akin to the Ultramarines. So James will be happy to see more Primaris on the channel. So that's the Red Scorpions. So a nice block, bit of fast attack objective, grabbing a bit of DACA, bit of heavy firepower, and then a key character as well to put into the heart of the army. I'll combine that with the other units that I have. So I've got Intercessors, I've got a Redemptor Dreadnought, I've got some other characters, a couple of lieutenants, Captain Dark Trophies. Link all those things together, got a pretty good force. The next stage, the Red Scorpions, I've done an army development video for them. That's YouTube channel membership videos. We're planning right ahead of the potential list, but it could involve things like tanks perhaps, so some exciting stuff to look forward to with the Red Scorpions. And as I said, Tom's got a great collection. We may end up combining our forces together for some kind of apocalypse battle in the future. But that's from Siege Studios. For your own commission work, there's a link for them in the video description below. Alright, so it's that moment we've been waiting for. It's the draw here. So for our league, we've been playing a number of games through the Season 9 battle reports. That's 2021. Each of the armies, or as many armies as we can, have played 3 games, and the ones that have scored the highest points for victories and also points for objectives during the game and so on. The top 8 armies have gone through. That has been finalised and finished off the last of the games. And so the 8 armies are Thousand Suns, commanded by myself, and then Sisters of Battle, commanded by Tom. Then the Space Wolves have made it through, Aaron Allen taking command of those. My Orcs have made it through, my Drakari have made it through. Then, not expecting them, but the Khorne Demons, Tom's force, has qualified as well. Then my Necrons, and then finally Aaron Allen's Death Guard just about have made it through. So that is the 8 armies that will go through to the knockout stage. The next plan of action here is to line up these 8 armies. We're going to go for a random draw across here, and then it will be the knockout stage. So it's sudden death, armies facing off against each other. They'll go through to the semi-finals, which will then play off against each other for a place in the grand final to establish this year's champion. Also plan to play the runners-up for 3rd and 4th place as well. So we have just finished our last game. Tom's still here. It's the end of one of our battle reports, so Tom's going to oversee this as well. So we have an official adjudicator on the panel, the board, observing. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and spread the armies out here so that Tom's not playing against his own army, Aaron's the same. So we're going to spread those armies first of all across it, and then we'll drop my armies in randomly as well. So we're going to put Tom's Sisters of Battle at the very top. Across here. Then we're going to randomise Tom's other army, and then Aaron Allen's 2 armies as well. Yeah, so to spread this out, we're going to take Tom's other army and put it into the other half, because I don't want Tom playing against Tom at any point until we get to the, technically the grand final. You could make it, yeah. Okay, so we'll put Tom, his Khorne here.
See if they can continue to defy the odds.
Yes, and then Tom's just there. It's just placing a few armies in position here. Okay, so just zooming in so you can see. So Sisters of Battle up here, commanded by Tom. Khorne Demons, commanded by Tom down here. So now we're going to start randomising. So we're going to take one of Aaron's armies. We'll take the Space Wolves here. And on a 1 to 3, they will go here. And then on a 4+, they'll go here. So they're there, right? So Space Wolves here. So we're lining these up, and then we will start to see who's playing who. That then means that Aaron's Death Guard go down here. Right, okay. So they've been placed, Khorne and Death Guard. So now we're going to randomise the first one. This will establish our first encounter. The Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marines. Where will they go? So we're going to go for a D4 on this one. Who will they play? They'll be up against Sisters of Battle, Space Wolves, Khorne Demons, or the Death Guard.
People have got to be rooting for a Space Wolves Thousand Suns final.
Oh yes, right. If roll a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be. Or Thousand Suns Khorne. This is all chaos here. This is too much. We'll roll it and see what happens. A 2 will get a classic. A 6, which is a reroll. It's a 1. Thousand Suns versus Tom's Sisters of Battle.
Oh dear. Okay, alright.
So, brutal enough. Moving along. Gut Rippers, lads. Who do they face? They won't care. They'll fight anything that stands in their way. We'll go for a D3 this time. So 1 or a 2, they'll take on the Space Wolves, a classic matchup. 3 or 4, they'll take on Tom's Khorne. Or Death Guard on a 5 or a 6. Would you fancy the Orcs with the Khorne? Don't know. You can roll, Tom. You can roll.
I've got a lot of strength 5. My hand gets to appear on camera.
It's a 5. Tom's put them against Aaron Allen's Death Guard. Orcs versus Death Guard.
Ooh, that could be a...
Another brutal. These are all brutal lineups here. Right, okay. Next is Drukhari. Now I've got a few points to adjust with the latest data slap, but Drukhari are in. So they're going to take on either the Space Wolves or Khorne. We'll go D2 on this one then. So 1, 2 or 3 they'll take on the Space Wolves. They don't, they take on Khorne.
Oh my goodness.
Drukhari versus Khorne.
So
like the sound of that.
It's literally like the best in the meta versus the worst in the meta.
Okay, well we'll see.
I will give it a good go.
Yeah, we'll give it a good go. It's the wild card army, that one.
Khorne for the win.
So that means we've got a classic here. It's Necron Space Wolves. Well. And that is the draw.
Every one of those is scary.
Yeah. Okay, so a couple of was one other thing we can do. We can put our predictions on the board now, Tom. If you wanna, we'll put this down on the paper here. Give us a moment here. We'll just switch the camera off and we'll have a little chat. But we'll try and think about who might go through and actually become the champion. Okay, we're actually actually on agreement here. So we reckon Necrons are going to win, but they're just trying to line the armies up here. So the path for the Necrons is to beat the Space Wolves and then take on either the Sisters Battle, the Thousand Suns, and then go through to the final. And in that final take on, we reckon the Death Guard are going to make it through. So we reckon the grand final of Necrons versus Death Guard, and the Necrons possibly going on to win against Aaron's force. That's our thoughts on that.
Mainly because of the changes to the Necron rules.
Yes, the latest
happened.
Latest stuff. Yeah,
that will make a massive difference to your list, I think.
And then we're both saying in third place Sisters of Battle and Drukhari the potential to do well as well. Always say that in the comments section, leave your own lineup as to who you think is going to win. So first, second, third and fourth place. Leave your own suggestions there. But the final lineup, just so you can get an idea of what's going on, it will be Tom's Sisters of Battle. They can take on the Thousand Suns. And then Space Wolves under the command of Aaron will take on my Necrons. And then whoever makes it through will go for a playoff in the final, or to get through to the final. And then in the other half here, it's Tom's Khorne Demons taking on my Drukhari. And then Aaron Allen's Death Guard taking on Gut Rippers Orcs. So it's very, very hard to call. There's no real favourites here. There's a good mix of Imperial, Xenos, and Chaos. So it is a year for variety on the channel for sure. But congratulations to all the armies that have made it through. Well done to Tom and Aaron for getting armies through as well. But that's the draw. Look forward to those games. The plan with these is to split them pretty much 50-50, and we'll try and get these done for the end of the year. So you look forward to the grand final around sort of Christmas time, or just before the new year begins at the end of 2021. So we'll split these between YouTube, so you look forward to half of these games on YouTube, and then if you're a YouTube channel member, Aspect Warrior and above, then you'll be able to see the other games taking place as well. And then for the grand final, I hope to put that on YouTube as per usual, and then for third and fourth place, the runners up, that will be on YouTube channel membership as well. So if you want to join the channel, you can support us. There's 3 tiers that you can choose from, but check that out. You just hit the join button. There'll be a link for that in the video description below, or you can go to the channel homepage. And there is a tab that says join. You go on there, select your tier, help support the channel, and then unlock all of the content, and you can join us over on the Discord community as well. But that's the draw. We now know who's fighting who for a place in the grand finals of our season 9 Battle Reports. So that's the draw. We know who's playing against who. So the plan now is that you can keep a lookout for those battles being resolved very, very soon. We plan to split them quite evenly, so keep a lookout for those on YouTube channel membership and over on YouTube. If you want to catch all of the action and see all the qualifiers, who gets knocked out, who goes through, then sign up to the channel today and you can see that unfold. Plan to have the grand final on YouTube, and the runners up should be on YouTube channel membership. So we're trying to go 50-50 with the videos for our season 9 batch reports. But there it is, that's the draw. We wonder who will be the champion. It really is open this year. We'll have to see what happens. But that's the update. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.